Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of, or a little bit more of us playing some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Again, a little bit of a filler episode. Recording this right now, it's the what day is it? This is crazy. It's the 23rd of July. We finished up Ultima 6 this week and this month, and we're just I'm taking a little bit break before I dive into some of the recording I have planned. This is a great game. We just got into the beta. We might as well have some fun. So, we got 800 gems left over. We're going to try out this quick draft, Hour of Devastation. So, we're going to spend 750 gems, and we need to get to... Where do we need to get to break even? Alright. We need to get to 6 wins if we want our gems back. Ooh, 6 gems gets us there. If you think about it, 4 to 5 wins is kind of your like right in between 4 and 5 wins would be your break-even point. But let's go ahead and do this. Let's pay our 750 gems. Let's confirm our purchase, and let's start a draft. Now, I'm not as familiar with Hour of Devastation cards, so this may take me a little bit longer than the other draft did. So we have a Ramunap Hydra, Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. Well, that's amazing. If we control a desert, he gets +1/+1. And if there's a desert card in our graveyard, he gets +1/+1. Well, I'll tell you, Vigilance, Reach, and Trample for 4 mana is a pretty good bomb. Oh, I forgot how much counter magic there was. Let's see here. We've got a counter spell, Supreme Will. It's pretty good. Vizier of the Anointed. When he enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with Eternalize or Embalm, put it in the graveyard, then shuffle your library. Draw a card anytime you use Eternalize. Okay. The Obelisk Spider has Reach, 1/4. Whenever it deals combat damage, put a -1/-1 counter on that creature. Whenever you put 1 or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. So 1/4 blocker that makes life difficult. We got a 3/1 2-drop that we can exert to prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Okay. Steadfast Sentinel, 2/3 with Vigilance and Eternalize, so we can bring it back later as a 4/4. We have a Proven Combatant, a 1/1 1-drop with Eternalize. Eternalize is really good. We have Prowess and Afflict. Afflict is kind of cool because this creature gets its damage through no matter what. And whenever we catch non-creature spells, this creature is +1/+1. Unquenchable Thirst. Oh no! How can we lose our connection? That's no good. We're in the middle of... What is happening here? Oh no! Well, hold on. Well, it's been maybe about 40 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, since we got knocked off. So, we're going to find out what happens when you get knocked off, when you're in the middle of doing a draft. Like, we're going to find out what's going on. Oh, it's taking a minute to load. Hopefully it hasn't crashed out completely. Let's see what happens here. Let's find out what our situation is. Alright, so we can resume our draft. Rejoin. Alright, so we didn't lose any progress. Not bad. I feel good. Okay, so we had looked through these top cards. Let's keep looking here. We got a Marauding Bone Slasher that can't block unless you control a zombie. So 3/3 for 3. That's kind of just a bad card. A Gilded Ceradon. A 4/4. If it attacks, we control a desert, or there is a desert card in your graveyard. Target creature can't block. We have a 5/4 Menace with Cycling. That is one heck of a big creature. And we have a Frilled Sandwalla. Spend a little bit of mana and we can give him +2/+2, so we can pump him. That's kind of cool. And we have a desert. Desert of the Mindful Endless tapped. Add 1 blue, and it has cycling. Well, I tell you, this is a pretty good card. It's got 3 awesome things. It's got Vigilance, so it doesn't tap when it attacks. It's got Reach. It has Trample, so we can pump it. It can trample through. And if we end up with some deserts at the end of this, which we might, I'm not going to guarantee we will, but that could be a pretty good card. We're going to take the Ramanap Hydra. Alright, what do we have next here? A Burning Fist Minotaur has first strike, sack him, or discard a card to make him big. A green Nissa's Defeat. Destroy target forest, green enchantment, or green planeswalker. That permanent was a Nissa planeswalker, draw a card. That's pretty situational. A Hepshep Oasis, which is a desert, so that would make our Ramanap Hydra better. Pay 1 life to add green mana. Solitary Camel. It's lifelink if you have a desert. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's a mana fixer. So green mana or pump, or a mana fixer. Ooh, we might need to grab some deserts for some synergies here. But we have that same Spellweaver Eternal. Strategic Planning, which is drawing cards. A 4-drop 4/2 with cycling. That's not very good. If it had Menace or something, that'd be good. But Crash Through. Gain Trample for our creatures. Kindled Fury. +1/+0 and first strike for 1 mana. That's okay. Life goes on. You gain 4 life. If something died, get 8 life. Ambuscade. Target creature you control gets +1 and deals damage to its power to a target creature. Graven Abomination for 3. Whenever it attacks, exile target card from defending player's graveyard or this mana-fixing desert. Well, you know what? There's not a lot in here that I'm seeing. I don't see a big bomb. I'm not seeing any removal. What I am seeing, though, is this is almost like a bomb. It synergizes with the Hydra we already picked up, just in case we end up going green. Otherwise, though, it lets us spend 3 to make a bomb, to turn a creature into a +3/+3. If that's we could sacrifice any desert for that. And this is a mana-fixing desert. I think I'd rather take this. Let's take the Oasis. Okay. Oh man, there's all kind of deserts around. Alright. Destroy target black creature or black planeswalker. Again, so situational. It has to be a black creature or planeswalker. Afflict 3, so if it blocked, it does 3 damage. It has to attack every combat. It's a 5/4 for 5. 2, whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under control, this gets +1/+1 on a turn, so self-pumps. We have a flyer. Whenever it attacks, on-tap target creature. Ooh, so it on-taps stuff when it goes... Okay, that'd be cool. We have that Proven Combatant. Again, Eternalize. We can turn it into a 4/4 later in the game. This has Flying and Flash. Flying is always good. That same stupid thing in that same card. When this dies, draw a card for Feral Prowler. Harrier Naga is just a 3/3/3. It's just a good solid body. Desert of the Glorified enters the battlefield tapped, has cycling. Or Desert of the Fervent enters tapped and has cycling. Man, do we have any bombs here? I mean, this is a big bomb that if they don't kill, I mean, it's still going to do 3 damage. That's pretty big. This I don't know about. This has flying. It's a flying 2/1. Eternalize for 5. 5 for a 4/4. Like, I just don't know the set, so I don't know. I mean, we'll see what comes around. We got past a little bit of green, but not nothing that, I mean, all three, we got past the 2 commons. So they're probably not picking red or black. Probably not picking red because it's the black there. Let's go ahead. Do we want this 5/4 scary thing? It's a zombie manticore. Or do we want a 2/1 or 2/3 flyer? Let's take this guy. He just seems, I mean, if I can find some removal, we'll take him. Alright. Oh, okay. Damage. Okay, so for 4 mana, Refuse deals damage to target spell's controller equal to its converted mana cost. And then Cooperate. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets. We didn't get past any green, so we might not see any green come our way. Really looking for some removal. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, all damage you've dealt is turned to you, and permanent you control is dealt to enchanted creature instead. Then the creature gets +0/+3 permanently. Huh, that's a neat combat trick. We have another river, another desert. Pay 1 life, and later on in the game, sacrifice a desert. Target player mills the top 4 cards of their library to their graveyard. An instant +2/+2. A 2/5 for 4. That's got a big body on it. Discard a card. Target player puts top 3 cards of their library to the graveyard. More mill. Okay. Tragic Lesson. Draw 2 cards and discard a card unless you return a land you control to its owner's hand. Huh. This Lurching Rotbeast is just in every single pack, apparently. We have Kindled Fury. We have Frontline Devastator, which is a 3/3 for 4 that you can pump, and it has Afflict 2. That's not bad. And then this 3/3. Again, I don't see any real good removal here, but I like this Afflict status. And a 3/3 for 4 is not bad. And we're already kind of in red, so that might be okay. It's a cool looking Minotaur as well. I think out of all these, I mean, that's a cool combat trip. +0/+3 is kind of a big oomph. But I kind of like this 3/3 solid body that's hard to stop. Let's take him. Alright. What do we got here? A Merciless Eternal. Afflict 2. Discard a card to pump him. Man, lots of discarding. 2/5. This guy, this 2/3 comes back as a 4/4 later. We saw this, discard. Moaning Wall. Oh, just a 3 mana 0/5 wall in black. Huh. Lifelink. Blur of Blades. -1/-1. And then do 2 damage to a creature's controller. Man, a 3/4 with lifelink. We have the pumpable Sandwalla that become a 3/3. Beneath the Sands. Search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Ooh, 3 mana for that ramp. And then that Desert of the Mindful is back. This is was this our first pack? No, he wasn't in our first pack. We didn't see him before, so this is not. We probably won't see our pack for a bit. Afflict 2 for a 2/2 you can pump. That doesn't seem that bomby. I'm just not seeing a lot of removal, which is odd. Unless somebody else is pulling all the removal. Man, a 1-drop and we can pump it? I think we take... Oh, this is tough. I mean, it's in our color. We're 4 in. Let's take the 1-drop that we can pump. Alright, what do we got here? Creatures target opponent controls attack if able. During that player's next untap step, creatures they control don't untap. Okay. Big body. Discard of Vacation. A flying 3/1. That's a lot of damage to put out there. Crash through. Give trample to everything we have. What is this? Desert of the Indomitable enters the battlefield tapped. Has cycling. Or we can get another pumpable Sandwalla. Let's work on our Hydra, because our Hydra is like one of our big bombs. He's just real good, and we can maybe pump him later or something we pick up. So let's go ahead and grab this other green desert while it's here. Alright. Not seeing a lot of removal though still. Alright, so we have a 1 white exile target white creature. Oh, again, does everyone have a single color, a hate color? Solitary Camel games, man, these deserts. I feel like I've made a bad decision by taking the desert. Solitary Camel has lifelink as long as you control a desert, or there is a desert card in your graveyard. We've got, we've got 2 deserts so far. Counter target spell, so a counter spell that if later in the game gets better and better. Grizzly Survivor. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, give +2. We don't have a lot of those yet. This is that 3/3. This is that 0/5 wall. -1/-1 counter and 2 damage to the controller. And then, of course, this Desert of the True, which enters the battlefield tapped. Man, there's like no removal except for these weird 1-drop removal that removes like specific planeswalkers and things. That's just so odd. 3/3, you can't guarantee we have a zombie. A 2/3 for 3 body. We're in red-green, but we can always switch out if we have to. So a 3/2 or a 2/3, or a counter spell, or a 0/5 black wall, or this Blur of Blades. Let's take this. I mean, it's a -1/-1. It's a combat trick. We can hit the other guy in the face for a little bit. Feel okay. Ooh, we're getting stuff cycled back to us. Tap 2 target creatures. Okay. Eternalize. 2/3. Ah, another Frontline Devastator. Or a 3/2. As long as you control a desert, there's a desert card in your graveyard. Sidewinder Naga gets +1/+0 and has trample. Ooh. So pumpable Minotaur again, or this thing that can get trample, or the pump. Let's take the Naga. And we're gonna have to look at grabbing some more deserts as they come up. Okay. We're back to a pack we saw before. We control a desert. A Menace 5/4 or a 4/4. I like this 4/4 for 5. And if we can get one of our deserts out, it's awesome. Alright. We're getting a lot of desert synergy. We have to make sure we pull a desert. You know what? I'm looking here. This one, I don't care about this Killa Nissa Planeswalker. We're not into blue. So if we look at these 3 cards, gain life, life gain for 1 mana, crash through, trample. Well, our big stuff already has trample or has afflict, so that doesn't really help us a lot. I like this, maybe because I'm seeing like that eternalized stuff. Maybe we can clear out a graveyard. And then here, we'll just pick on color. And then we're probably, we're going to pick on color here. Because heck, it's a counter spell that we can carry. And here we're just going to pick, it doesn't really matter between these 2. We'll pick black because I tend to play black more often, and this is our garbage. Alright, pack 2. Ooh. Driven to Despair. Till the end of turn, creatures you control gain trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Aftermath. We may have to splash black. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain menace. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. This is a bomb. We're going to give trample to everything that we have on the board, and then the next turn we're going to give menace to everything we have on the board. That is really good. Let's just see if there's anything else that we want. Chandra's Defeat, 5 damage to target, again, has to be a red. Banewhip Punisher. When it enters the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on something. Sacrifice this and destroy a creature with a -1. So it's some removal. This is just an awesome card. We got that camel. We got On Summon, which is classic blue removal. We got 2 deserts down here, so we'll probably get a desert in the next pack. A 2/2 for 2 body's good. A 1/3. There is that Naga again. Oh, I wish we had had a chance to pull him. I didn't think about the fact we wouldn't see that pack again. We're taking this. This is too good a card. That's going in the pile. Alright. Oh, what is this? 2/3. Afflict 3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a -1/-1 counter on this dude. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, remove. Wow. That is a bomb. For 3 mana, you put a 5/5 on the board? What did they choose out of the pack before this? Oh, man. 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. That's just good removal. We don't have a lot of removal. We're just going to have to pray that our creatures are awesome. We're going to take... Oh, look at all this. There's a lot of really good stuff here. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to take this. We're going to take this 5/5 for 3 that we can get out. That's just... I don't know how that made it past. Okay. Double Strike, Eternalize, 2-drop, 1/1 white. That's kind of way out of our colors. We really can't be switching into white at this point. A 3/3. And a zombie gains indestructible. And he could probably target himself. That's pretty balmy. But we really need some removal in here. We have got... Ooh, a Hexproof 5/5. Ooh. Man, there's just no removal. There's a Hippo. Rampaging Hippo. 5/6 with Trample. Arona's Stalwart. Exert it. Gets +1/+1 and can't be blocked by creature's power 2 or less. So exert it and it becomes a not impressive Steel Leaf champion. Well, that's pretty good. But again, I think we need one more desert. I think we see what happens. I think we see if this pack comes back around, but we take this desert. We need to have a chance of getting a desert. This mana fixing desert might be good. Ooh, white-black. Target attacking zombie gains lifelink. Target zombie gains death touch. Oh, that's a nice card. If we were in white-black, that would be good for us. Of course, we're splashing black. We got some rats with death touch. Not bad. Mana fixing. Plus it's a desert. Oh man, I'm just not seeing good pick. Okay, we're gonna take one. This is the last desert we're picking. We're getting 4 deserts. That might be a bad move, but ooh, appeal to authority. Until end of turn, target creature gains trample and +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures. Tap up to 2 target creatures your opponent controls. Creature you control gain vigilance. Ooh, a Dunes of the Dead, another desert. When Dunes of the Dead is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So if we use one of these sacrifice a desert ability off our Hepshep Oasis. Otherwise, we have the Rona's Stalwart. We got a 2/2 body here. We have a 2/3 body. Traveler's Amulet. Sacrifice the amulet. Look for a basic land. Put it in your hand. Shuffle. We don't really need to go land searching. Okay, let's get this cedar out of here so it's not throwing me off. So I'm kind of looking... I'm not feeling real confident about what we've done so far. I feel like maybe bad choices. Appeal. I mean, pump a creature and give it trample. Might be the big pick here. I feel like we're a little light. On creatures. No, we got We got a pretty good... I mean, these deserts kind of throw it off. We actually have a pretty good string of creatures here. And if we could trample something like this guy right here, if we could trample him when he attacks, oh, he becomes awesome. Because if he does trample damage, that's combat damage. It remove all his -1, -1s. That is actually pretty good. We're going to take it. Okay. Exile a land card from your graveyard. Hostile desert becomes a 3/4 elemental creature. Okay, so we get another desert that we can put out for our desert synergy. And we can, if we sack a desert, we can then make this a 3/4 attacker if we need it. 3/1 flyer. Man, we might have to go one more desert. I mean, it becomes a creature if we sack a desert. I mean, let's do it. It's a creature and a desert. Alright. Now we gotta stick to color. 2/2 with prowess. Has first strike as long as it's... So attacker, if it attacks, it gets first strike. That's pretty good. What's this? Without weakness, start creature control is indestructible. Ooh, combat trick. Remove stuff from everybody's graveyard. There's so much stuff that has eternalized. That might be important. We have another one of these abominations. Let's do this, because we need to... yeah, we need to worry about keeping stuff out of people's graveyards when we see it. So, let's grab this guy. It's a 3/1. It's a good spot. Ooh. Gift of Strength. +3/+3 and gains reach until end of turn. Alright. There we go. I kind of like this... 3 mana, we cast a spell, it gets pumped, it gets first strike when it attacks. I kind of like him. But then this replaces itself and has a big body on it. I mean, a 1/3 is a good blocker. But we're going to have the Moaning Wall for a blocker if we get him out. Let's take the first striker. Alright. Don't like it. Don't like it, don't like it. Ah, there's more of our desert synergy. Pick that up. And again, let's stick with this desert synergy that we have. So we'll grab this guy. Anybody here going to give us some more? I mean, we're splashing black right here. We aren't using... I mean, that's a zombie. So this would partner well with our Amit Eternal. So we'll grab him. He's also a 3/3. Just in case we want to use the combat trick. And then here is just whatever card we think is best. A human that gives you a bunch of life back. On tap. And this blue funky card. Let's grab this God Pharaoh's Faithful. Ooh. Let's grab another Moaning Wall. And a garbage card. Alright, and God Pharaohs, you're out of here. Tragic Lesson, you're out of here. Is there something else we picked up? Oh, gotta not take a desert. Ooh, I see a Soulscar Mage though. That's a good thing. Alright. Soulscar Mage is a 1/2 1-drop with prowess. And we do damage to stuff with our spells. They get -1, -1 counters instead. Okay. Deem worthy, deals 7 damage to target creature. Or spend 4 to do 2. Ooh, that's... We really don't have much removal. Vigilance and Embalm. Giant Crab! Naga Oracle. Oh, these are some nice exile cards from a graveyard for 1. Splendid Agony. Distribute 2 -1 counters among 1 or 2 creatures. A little bit of removal. 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. Have we been seeing a lot of... I mean, I've not seen a lot of 1... I mean, at least what we've picked, a lot of 1/1s or, 2/1s. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. And a Naga, add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. Ooh. So some ramp of any color. I think we take the Soulscar Mage. It's just a good card. Oh, what's this? Destroy target creature or planeswalker, exile target card from a graveyard. Yeah, that's straight up strong removal. That's a good card. These are okay, but I mean, this is just straight up. This is straight up good removal. We'll grab that. Ooh, a Lord of the Accursed. Zombies you control get +1/+1, and everything gains menace that's a zombie. The Bone Picker, Death Touch, flying, comes out cheap if something else died. Manglehorn. What's this? Luxor River Shrine artifact. You gain 1 life, put a brick counter, gain 2 life, throw 3 more brick counters. Ah, so if you spend a mana and keep doing it, then it just becomes awesome later in the game. Fling, sack creature to do damage. Pitiless Vizier. We're not doing a lot of cycle and discarding, so it doesn't help much. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. The Cartouche. Add a lifelink and hurt something else. Trespasser. Enchant player. Ooh. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under enchanted player's control, that player loses 1 life and you gain 1. Ooh. So it makes them pay for playing creatures. Artifact controller. Death. Do we have a lot of zombie? We have 1 zombie there. We're going to get another zombie there. That's a zombie. That would give our wall damage. Let's take her. She's also a 3-drop 2/3. Let's go for it. Alright, what do we got going on here? Harvest Season. Search your library for up to X basic land. Where X is the number of tapped creatures you control. And put those cards... Oh, that's a mega ramp. Okay. So mega ramp. -1/-1 synergy, which we don't really have going on here. Man, we are so short on removal. It's terrible. -1/-1 on a target creature. Some discard to draw. Hyena Pack, 3/4. That green mana ramp. A Quarry Hauler. When it enters the battlefield, each kind of counter on target permanent, put another counter of that kind on it, or remove 1. So more synergy with counters. And, so for example, you could make this thing big if you had this at the same time. We don't really have any life gain. I mean, we really have nothing we're looking at that does life gain, so I don't really care about that. I mean, that 3 mana ramp after you attack, or predictable mana ramp. Or a zombie that might do removal and is a 1-drop. That's a tough call. This is a 4/3, but I really don't care about the counter synergy. Man, this would be nice if we were doing something with -1/-1s. Well, actually... that would synergize with our Amit the Eternal and give us some 1/1 black insect creature tokens. Let's grab that. Oh, we got Dispossess. Choose an artifact name, search target opponent graveyard or hand. It's not really going to help us because we're not going to be playing multiple games. Discard a card to put a -1/-1 on target creature and it can't block. It's in our colors. It is a 4/2 for 4, but no menace or anything. Again, that's just a little not very good for us. Ooh, wow. Look at that. A 3/3 body for 6. A 1/3 with prowess for 2. A 1/3 for 2 is not bad. We've said that before. This guy, which taps to make little stuff unblockable, or just a giant spider. Giant spider is a good card. It's a 4-drop 2/4. I don't know. Let's go with the 1/3 prowess dude here. Get another 2-drop in our look. Let's see here. Time to reflect. Ooh, more removal that we can't use this deep in the game. We got the prowess guy. We got this 3/2 with menace. That's probably the best. Shed weakness. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And you can remove a -1/-1 counter. Or put 3 -1/-1 counters on target creature with flying for 1. I mean, we can't really deal with flyers very well. That's going to be our problem, is flyers, unless we make them block our big stuff. But I think, let's go for something with menace. I mean, if we come up against a deck that doesn't have a flyer, but there's so much of this stuff that flies. Menace or flyer? Menace or flyer? At the 3-drop slot, we're that. At the 1-drop, we're there. 1 green. Oh man, this is tough. We're ending up just a weird mess of stuff we're going to have to cycle through. It'll be like a huge hour-long video of me picking cards. Let's get picking cards. Let's stop thinking so hard. Menace. Cascading Cataracts. It's an indestructible land. It's an indestructible 5-mana fixing land if you need it. Destroy X target artifacts. Ooh, artifact removal. Spidery Grasp. On tap creature gets +2/+4, gains reach. A 3/2 with flash. Pouncing Cheetah. And a 1/1. Ooh, a 1/1 gives something haste. Every time. All the time. Always take that. 1 damage to everyone, or a kitty that we can untap stuff. Let's take the 1 damage. And brute strength. +3/+1 and gains trample. Combat trick. Or do some damage. Take volley again. Then here we got a 3/4. -1/-1 counter on stuff. Make him discard. This is another desert? No. Sacred Excavation. Alright. We'll take the cow. Ooh, that thing again. I'm taking that. We may be doing a color change. We'll decide here. Dispossess just because it's the on there and garbage. Alright, so we have all of our cards. We're at 34 minutes. I'm going to stop the video here. And then I'm going to put our cards together into a deck. We'll talk about it and play a game. Alrighty? So see ya in a sec. Alrighty. So I've trimmed down our deck. Here's what we're going to run. A Blazing Volley. Hopefully take out some small stuff. Our Bloodlust Insider to give haste to our creatures. Soulscar Mage, just a good 1-drop, and changes the way our damage works a little bit. Our Combat Trick to give trample. This makes them pay for all their creatures. There's lots of creatures in a format like this. The Kenra, again, just a 2-drop 1/3 with prowess. Our give everybody trample and draw cards ability. Then we've got our big scary zombie. Another zombie. So if we had so many zombies, I put in the Zombie Lord. We got our 2 zombie walls that the Zombie Lord will make better. We have our one of our few pieces of removal, if any, our destroy target creature or planeswalker card. We have our Nagas that get trample and a +1/+0 when we have our desert. We have this Graven Abomination ×2, so we can take stuff out of other people's graveyards. I feel like I haven't done enough thinking about the graveyard. I'm going to pay for that when we go to play here. An Accursed Horde. It's a zombie, 3/3. Again, we can make some of our attacking zombies like our dude here indestructible. We have our Frontline Devastator, a 3/3. Our Hydra that we picked to start everything off, our 3/3 that hopefully will get Desert Synergy. Man, it turned out we didn't really have a lot of... Well, we have some more Desert Synergy in the top end. Our Gilded Ceradons who get Desert Synergy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards relying on deserts. Our Manticore Eternal, who's just a good bomb. And then we have our lands. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually drop... How much? We have a lot of black in here in our mid-range, so we can't afford to not have it. This one plains we don't need. It's for a card. Well, let's leave it in. We'll take it. Maybe we'll get to play the tap up to 2 target creatures your opponent controls ability at some point. We'll leave that one plains in. And we do have our mana fixer, and we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deserts. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get a game in, shall we? We go to 3 losses. And again, we need to get kind of right here-ish to be good. Let's start out, shall we? Oh, I got a bad feeling that we have made a very bad deck again for draft, which is kind of sad. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully there's people playing this. Who knows? Maybe we'll just win by default. There's no one playing... Oh, never mind. So it's us versus Outcast Hype. Let's see what happens. Alright, so he's going to get to be on the play. We're going to be on the draw. We have a lot of 1-drops, so we're kind of a little bit more aggressive. Would have been better for us to have the play. We have 1 desert. And we have a bunch of stuff. We have our Soulscar Mage, which we wouldn't be able to play. We're going to mulligan this. Alright, so 2 lands. A bunch of green stuff. So we need to draw into a forest or one of our deserts. We have a turn 3 play. Let's not go any farther down. Oh, good. There's a forest on top. Look at that. That looks good. Because we'll have our desert, so on turn 3 we'll get our trample +1 guy here. And that'll be good. Now let's throw this out. He'll have no idea what we're playing. Kind of keep him on the back foot so he doesn't know what he's up against. And that'll give us our +1/+1 here. Alright, what's this guy do? When he enters the battlefield, each player discards a card. So we have to discard a card. Well, we're going to go ahead and discard this. Because we might get to play the other part later on. So that actually didn't hurt too bad. Let's get our swamp out. And let's play our you get hurt every time you play a creature. So that'll just hurt him and help us the whole game. Unless he has some kind of removal for it. Ooh, what's this do? At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control. Whoa, it's getting scary. Let's get this forest out here. Let's run out our Naga. Who is now a 4/2 Trampler. I wish he got it for every one. Yeah. I'll take my 2 damage. Thank you. I'll take my 3 damage. Sorry. Because we're going to take 1 from that. That's fine. Not a problem. Because we're going to throw this out here. We are not going to play anything yet. We're going to wait till after combat. We're going to go ahead and swing in with our 4/2. Hope that he can't stop it. Now, he might be able to. He's probably got a card up here. It's going to be like, I gotcha. 5 damage to target attacking creature. That's fine. So he killed that, which I'm kind of happy about because now we can run this out. And he doesn't have his removal ready. So that may work out for us there. We have a plains out. We took his damage. We gained our life. We can tap both his stuff and swing in real big. Oh, we got our Soul Scar Mage. Okay. So, we get Vigilance until end of turn. We can tap his. We can hit him for 4. Too bad our Soul... Trample. It already has Trample. Let's see. What could we do here? What could we do? Just kind of looking at what our options are. Or we could throw this guy out, which would let us double block and maybe kill his stuff. Let's do this. Yeah, we're not going to attack. We're just going to throw this out. We're going to leave the red open. Actually, let's get our Soul Scar Mage out here too so we can use him next turn. No attackers this turn. Let's see if he's got more removal. We're building up the board state, which is good. Oh, he's got some kind of removal he's trying to do. So, let's go ahead and just hit him where it counts. Actually, can we do both these effects? Yeah, we're going to get 3 cards off of this. So, we are going to cast this on these 2 guys for... Oh, do we not have a white? I thought we had a plains going on. Shoot. I thought we had our plains out there. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why it was showing that. What's he got here? Anything with Eternalize? No. Do we want to attack? No. I don't want to attack right now. In fact, we'll just keep building up board state. We'll let him make the first move, because we'll double block something. Alright. So, -1/-1 on something when that dies. So, whenever that dies, we're going to lose this, which is fine. I feel like he's going to win if we don't start doing something. I want to get this 5/4 out. We need one more land. We really need to draw into a plains or something else that we can use. I feel like we go one more turn. I feel like we force him to act. Okay. I mean, we're gaining slightly more life advantage because of our enchantment here, which is going to offset most of that. Alright, we got our big wall. Oh, we got our big wall. That's what I'm happy about. I really wish that it had been a land, but... I get this is really just going to become a who's got the bigger board state, and can I block most of his creatures when he goes to attack. Alright. Everybody has to discard a card. Yeah, I don't really care about this now. Because we can, yeah, that's fine, because we can actually play that from our graveyard. And give everything we have menace and swing in real big. Again, we're continuing to win on board state here. I mean, this thing is going to just start attacking soon. And we're kind of oddly even right now. It's just gummed up, a gummed up board state. I don't know if I should be more aggressive or not. Ooh, that's pretty rough. So, we need to start moving. We'll just go ahead and lose 3 life. That's fine. Alright. Let's do this. And we're going to, let's do it. Alright. This is probably a bad move. I don't want this coming back somehow. Alright, he's going to get to block us. We're going to see how the blocks turn out here. Yep, we knew that was going to happen. Okay. Man, if only we had had that planes out, we would have been much better off. If we had only gotten that planes out. Oh, we confused him with our attacks. Okay, he wants to keep his 3-3. Alright. So I want to kill... They're going to kill me. I want to kill that thing for sure. Let's do this. Okay. These are both the same, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to do 3 and 1. Okay. So, here. Trigger. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. It doesn't matter. They're both going to do the same. So he's going to have to discard. He's going to put his 1-1. He's going to kill one of these two. Okay, he's going to kill that. And then he's going to mill out his hand. Okay. So, we have a 0-5 and a 1-1. He's got a 3-3 and a 2-2. We're going to start taking a lot of damage. We're fighting against that enchantment, which is a bit of a problem. There's no reason not to block the 3-3. Yep. That's going to hurt. Discard a card. A non-land permanent or discard a card. Let's take our 3. That's a rough card to fight against, I tell you what. Alright, so we're in a race that we are going to lose. I don't think we can win this race. We have no land cards in there. Alright, so we're going to play him. And we're going to... 1, 2... Let's make him think we've got some kind of thing hanging out here. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and give him haste. And then we're going to attack. And then... this is... would make that go away. So 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. This turn we're taking 6 damage. Alright. 6 damage, and our guy here is not going to get through again. Oh, okay. He's going to try and do the blockers. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's a That's a good plan. Take our 3 life. Alright. Too bad you weren't here earlier when we needed you. We have to be aggressive. And we have to force trades, or we're just going to lose to that card. So, go on the attack. 2-3. Yeah. Again, I'm just looking for anything that's got a Eternalize or anything like that. We're on a 3-turn clock. Well, we're on less than that. We're on a 2-turn clock. Alright. Because that flyer can swing in and hit us. It's problematic. Yeah, this flyer is going to kill us. Now, we can start... I mean, we can start cycling through lands, so we can stop the 3. That's a problematic card. But it's a 2-2, so it got us some health. Let's see if he swings in. He's got to swing in with the bird. There's no reason not to swing in with the bird. Okay. Yes, the bird comes in. So we're going to take 3 damage from this. Oh, we're only going to take 2. Because it's going to, that's not going to hit us. Alright. So now, we need to choose our effect. And we're going to drop... If we drop... we're going to drop a forest. A non-land permanent. Or discard a card. Let's discard this. Alright. There we go. Oh, I gotta tap the right amount of land. Alright, so we got a 4-3 out there with Menace, which really helps us because of that card. I don't want to swing in yet. Oh, no! Yes, I'm an idiot. There we go. Now we'll move to attack. Swing in with him. So now we either kill the 3-3 or the 2-2. Well, we kill the we kill the 3-3 because it's got Menace. We want to kill the 3-3. Yep, that looks good. Okay, that helps us. And do we do anything else this turn? No. This is a tough game. It's going to be a long episode. We'll see what happens here. Oh no, I don't know what this does. Target opponent exiles a creature they control. Okay, choose one of the 2. Okay. So we'll resolve that. We'll go ahead and exile our tappity tap dude. Okay. This is gonna hurt. He untaps, so it hurts him to attack us every turn with this guy, which is great. It actually is helping us out. He's not getting his extra... Oh, we don't have a blocker option. He's not getting his extra proc from that card, which is helping. Alright. We can't afford to take that. We're going to have to sack this. So he's going to get his creature out. We just can't afford to take the damage. What do we get? Ah! That actually helps us a lot. Alright. That helps a lot, actually. But we are going to be in some trouble soon. Let's go ahead and just slow the clock. Because we're not going... Well, okay, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to kill the bird. And then we're going to go ahead and attack. Because there's nothing he can do. Oh, we could have given it Menace. Oh, we need to clear his board. Really what we need to do is clear his board. Alright. I think the correct thing on our next turn is to sacrifice the wall. Okay, we're going to block that. We're going to take a damage from him, unfortunately. Because he does have that afflict ability. And we're going to take 1 damage from that. So we're going to go down to that. And then we're going to have to get rid of the wall. What do we get? That really doesn't help us. I mean, it stops him from attacking. At least we can save ourselves 1 point of damage. So we go to combat. Man, if we just had one white. Alright. So we combat, we attack, we swing in for our 2. We throw this out here. Oh, this is getting down to the wire. This deck is grindy and awful. Oh, 4-3. 4-3. What did he draw? Like, that's the question. A 2/2. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under their control, he gets +1/+1. Okay. And this is going to come in. We take our 1. And then we take our other 1. Oh, he's going to win the race. He is winning the race. This is the right play, the 1/3. Yeah. What do we get? I don't think we're going to be able to make it. He wins. No, he might not win. So I need 1 black. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if he attacks, we can't swing or we die. It all depends on what he drew. Oh, this is so down to the wire. Okay, we can take 1 damage from the affliction. Okay, that means if we don't win next turn, he wins. I don't know that we have a way to win next turn. Oh, he wins. That did it. Wait, what? Oh. Huh. I think he just won. think we're out of luck. I don't think we have... I don't remember us... Oh, that's so sad. If only it gave trample. Oh, we never got what we needed. We finally drew our desert there. If we had had that last turn, we would have been a lot better off. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. I wish we had been able to sack a desert. It looks like we're going to let him swing in and kill us. We don't concede. Never give up, never surrender. That's a rule. We'll let him do his combat here. He's going to send in the 3-1 just to tap us for that tiny bit of damage and wipe us out. Wow, that was a grind. I tell you what. Wow, that was a grind. We got 250 gold though. We'll take that. So we'll stop the episode here, and we'll come back on the next episode and see if we do any better. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next episode.